Hey everyone, welcome to Kip TV. I am Kip and I got a Swiftwater pug for you today. That means it's going to be a nice short little cast and hopefully I will be able to help you guys out if you're playing this Monday's UGC official match, which will be Swiftwater. So let's talk strat and all that fun stuff. And it's going to be good because we have some really good players in this game. Let's go over the rosters. On blue we have DZK as Scout, Cap Party is Pyro, the Pretender is Heavy, Stabby Stabby from the Syndicate is Spy, Sesquipedalia, or Ses as I call him, is Engineer. He is also Engineer. I'm really excited about to see what he does. Ragnar is Soldier, Cam is Sniping, Fat Crapper is Demo, and Crazy Beanie Groovin is Medic. Over on Horn, apparently is what they're tagged up as, but we're calling Red. We have Yellow as Medic. Very quite contrary is Soldier. He is from the Tryhards. We have DM is on Engineer. Roman Anderson from Barroom Heroes is on Demo. Dave Plus is from the Syndicate is on Sniper, and he's an engineer. He's an amazing engineer. He's not doing that this time, though, so we'll see how he does on Sniper. We have OJ as Pyro from The Regime. We have Tracker from Baby Punching Marathon is on Heavy. Epic is, or Epoch, sorry, is Scout, and then Omhaz is Spy. So let's get going. Who shall we, well, we do have a full 60 seconds, so probably didn't have to rush through that so much. But let's see. I want DM. Okay, so he has already built that entrance teleporter. Went back to his spawn for more ammo. So that means I'm guessing he's going to do a further back build. He's not rushing towards the front right now. Also not making that jump, but there we go. And yes, it looks like he is going to go for a tunnel build. He did get one suicide from Berry. So that means that Red right now is just going to try to contest with their players as much as possible this front yard. Let's see what type of positioning they have. Hard to tell right now, but it looks like Epoch, the Scout, is just going to sit there and taunt with his Sweet Unusual and his Conscious Objector sign. What else do we have going on? Usually you have a soldier or some jumping. No, it's usually mostly always the soldier over here, but Berry did suicide. He is just now getting back, getting some heals, and I have no doubt we'll actually see him over there on the roof trying to pressure this area. Actually, he is a little late getting there, and already the blue soldier has control over the roof, so that's not what you really want. And see, because now the soldier can jump in and make Yellow drop. Not good for Red right there. So you really want to have control of that roof in the very beginning to stop those jumping soldiers, which can be really lethal on Swiftwater here. So we'll see how blue decides to play this. They're in a great advantage right now. Just going to keep creeping about. There is no sentry gun or anything for them to take out at this first point, so if they use their Uber, they will have to use it for those kills, obviously. They really need to get somebody on the cart, though, because right now there's not too much action going on. Scout is finally on there. Crazy Beanie Groovin is staying back in spawn, which is a good idea at this point, while the rest of his team, it just gets space and then kind of feels out what they want to do with this Uber. Heavy on cart does go down. Scout is still jumping around. We do have that soldier alive who we've seen is very talented and can do stuff. Yellow has gone down again, so no medic again for Red, and this is where blue has pretty much won this first point, and they know that, and Red knows that, and they are probably all backed up. Let's see where they are. There is no sentry gun. Where is the sentry gun is the question. It must have gone down. We do have a level 3 dispenser there, which is pretty full, so it shouldn't be too hard to get up a sentry gun, but blue is coming fast and furious, and they have 100% Uber, so this defense from Red is not looking very good. If you want to hold tunnel, which is a very respectable position to hold right here, you have to have a big setup. So here comes the Uber. Not going to be able to do anything right there to stop it for Red. Yellow goes down as well, and this dispenser is toast. Oh, Cat Party was trying to taunt, was going to do the taunt kill, but he was denied. So wisely, DM and team have fallen back, and it looks like he's now got a Pybro, OJ on the case to help him out, build this up as much as he can. This is a pretty good positioning. Oh, he's moving it though, not what you want to do, because right now the card is coming in and it's going to be so vulnerable right now. It is going to take a lot of damage, and it goes down. You really should have kept it in the same spot right there. Because level 3 is slightly out of position is better than no gun. So blue does cap this. However, heavy comes down and denies them pushing any further. But then who is it? The pretender. That's right. The pretender goes down. Tracker is the red heavy. Sorry about that. Tracker goes down himself, and now DM is going to try to build under as fast as he can. Not sure about this positioning because they're going to come right there, and oh my goodness, that's probably the saddest thing in the world. Just a frozen NG on his knees, his hands up in futility, and the sentry gun tapped. So at this point, DM needs to fall back to 4th point. If he can even do that, it's going to be really, really hard for red to defend right now. So blue has got to take advantage of this, which it seems like they're doing a good job being aggressive right here. They're pushing forward, taking down yellow, taking down tracker. They didn't even have Uber right there. They do now. So that's going to be a nice hold for them. Taking down the soldier. They need to get somebody on this cart. Blue Uber is forced, but doesn't mean too much right now. Was DM building again? No. No, you can't build right there again. Part of Swiftwater is just admitting defeat and falling back, and it was probably not the best move right there to try to continue building so close to where the enemy was. But again, part of these PUGs is just to experiment with new ideas and see what will work. Dave plus getting some nice headshots in there, but it's not going to be enough as blue is just rolling through yard right now. See right there, here is where the level 3 sentry gun should be, because then it can be wrangled and do a lot of damage or at least a lot of work resisting this yard push, which can be pretty easy to do if there's nothing here, which is what we're seeing. There's nothing here. Cat party going a little bit crazy. Let's check out on the DZK cam. He is actually in behind. Yeah. Oh, no, sorry. I was confused about Swiftwater for a second there. Alright, so at this point, DM is doing the right thing and building at last right here. They can defend last. It's going to be very hard to get a good time with this, though. So, red team certainly has their work cut out for them in this final defense. And it is not even going to happen because here comes an Uber and that gun is so totally dead. DM actually does pick it up and escapes. So I like that. I like that a lot. And it is going to survive, and blue will not be able to push in with that. Where did that? Yeah, in fact, Crapper and yellow, the medic went down right there after that Uber went down. So a good move right there from DM to pick up that gun, and now it is going to be level 2 wrangled at the... Oh, and doing a nice job taking down the pretender. So level 2 wrangled at the cart right there. And as well, yellow has an Uber, so we'll see what they decide to do with that, because this could be huge, using this Uber to push them back as much as possible. That's what red needs right now. They need more time. Fat Crapper comes in and destroys all of DM's stuff. This is the point where you pop that Uber just to try to give somebody more time. Or give DM more time. He is down. Oh, Tracker goes down to a backstab. Where is that Uber? Yellow is still alive, but all by himself. Does connect with the pyro. Needs to get on the point right now. Everybody on the cart. Everybody needs to get in the cart. Why is this Uber not being popped? Why is this Uber not being popped? They need to get on the cart. Finally, they... Too little, too late. 6 minutes and 14 seconds, which is a ridiculously fast time for Swiftwater. So, let's, I want to watch Sesquipelia, or Sesquipelia, his rollout. Having trouble finding him. There we go. He is also rocking the Jag. I'm guessing he put down a level or an entry teleporter. Let's see what kind of defense they go for. Of course, right now they're looking very strong with this time, so they can afford to be risky. And it looks like he is going to be a little more risky and do a build more forward. And yes, I have seen this build a lot from more experienced engineers, because then of course you can use that Wrangler and have access to all the field right here. And as well, you can spam down the initial choky points, not a whole lot of them, but you know, coming out of here. And then, but you do not have access to here, but it looks like we have our soldier guarding the roof, Ragnar, so doing a good job right there. And of course we have the scout taunting right in front of the window, which is pretty much general strategy here on Swiftwater. You gotta do that. You gotta do that, guys. So looking like good positioning. We'll see. We have our sniper up here near Cess, and yeah, looking pretty good. So let's see how a Blue decides to play this. So he really got to keep Yellow alive right here. He is staying in spawn so far, so not a bad idea. Dave Plus just went down, and so did Omhaz. Oh, and so did... Well, Blue's losing a lot of players right here. Having trouble getting out of that point. What they need to do is focus down that sentry, and indeed that is what is happening. Blue's soldier, Barry got a few shots at it, but he went down because Ragnar was on the roof guarding that area. So again, that's really good positioning from the soldier right there. Red Uber is popped. Crazy Beanie Griffin was forced into that, and of course, better pop it than drop it, but now he is out of positioning. We'll see if he can get out of this. There's a Pyro on him. Pyro takes him down. Yum OJ tracking down Beanie Griffin right there. And Red losing a lot of players. However, the level 3 Sentry gun is still up. Actually, here comes the Saps, and it's going to be, yeah, Spy and Pyro together. Very dangerous. And Blue is actually rolling along. They may have a chance. It depends on how they use this aggression. Let's see, they actually are pushing forward, so they're doing exactly what they need to do right now, which is leave ×3 on the cart, and then the heavier classes push forward. They have this Uber, and actually it is popped right there. Yellow did not want to lose his heavy or himself. And so they are popped as they come into this second point, all being very, very aggressive. And right now we see the position of the soldier. He is up here near the large ammo pack, so that will deny the engineer any time any chance of building up here. But then Barry did go down right there, so it was a good thought, at least. The combo is coming in as well. Oh, gotta watch the backs though, because there's a nice backstab from who else but Stabby. So we will see if they can continue this push. Again, looking pretty good, but they do need to keep a ×3 in the card at all times, with a time like 6 minutes and what was it, 6 minutes and 19 seconds, I believe. Let's just watch Stabby real quick. Oh, he's gotten such a good pick. Oh no, he goes down. Epoch was in behind and caught him out. Yellow, very, very hurt right now, of course, needs to stay alive. Let's check out the positioning of Red. We have the combo in the house. Spy right behind the Pretender, and he is taken down. Otherwise, good positioning. We'll see if, Omaha does go down to Ragnar right there. So Ragnar stepping in and helping out his medic. Blue, meanwhile, has capped this second point. Ragnar coming in, trying to force this Uber. Instead, gets the Uber drop. Wow, they had no idea he was there, and just gets a really nice rocket in Yellow, and then taking down Tracker as well. That may just kind of spell doom right there for Blue. Without that Uber, without that heavy, they will not be able to continue their role as they've been doing. They did take down the sentry gun of Cess. An interesting position right there. I'm not exactly sure. I mean, it was okay, but very easy to be spammed down, as we've seen. However, the dispenser is still up, so Cess could do something interesting with that if he so desired. And at this point, with less than 3 minutes left and more than half of the map to go, he can afford to be dangerous. He looks like he's just going to go for a regular build right here on this point to stop any cap. Let's take a look at the positioning from Red. Looks like sound like the Pretender went down to a backstab again. Oh man, poor Pretender. That's what you get for having a really fat back though. So in terms of positioning, we have the medic and Pyro here with this sentry gun that just went down. Actually, Pyro trying to air blast it away, and actually Scout takes down a Roman Anderson right there. So Red looking like in good positioning. They do want to have control of this roof. They also need to have presence over here, which we're actually which we're actually seeing with Fat Crapper, who is it Crapper or Cropper? Crapper, it is Crapper, who is spamming those windows, and now he's actually up here in this factory area, garage type place, and doing his best to keep down those chokes. So right now we do have Heavy on the cart. It will be difficult because he takes down the sentry gun right there, but this is where you need to have those heavier classes get in there. We do have an Uber yet to be deployed from red, and they actually won't even have to deploy it. Pyro gets in on there and stops the party, because it's a cat party now, is what he says at least. Crazy Beanie Groovin is still nursing that Uber, so we will be able to just pretty much stop the car, and this is pretty much going in red's favor so far. I mean, pretty much, it absolutely is. Red is definitely going to win it right here, but we'll see how they continue with this defense, because that is going to be what's important right here. They are getting, Medic is getting spammed a lot. Crazy Beanie Groovin, where did he go to? He is hiding out as this soldier comes right after him. Right now it's only the, oh, he got so lucky right there. Very quick and Contrary finished himself off, and yeah, Crazy Beanie Groovin just pops his Uber because he was just like, I don't want to do that again. I don't want to do that again. It's only 30 seconds left. Absolutely no way that Blue will be able to continue this push, and it looks like Porn is what they're tagged up as, don't forget, will lose this round and thus the game, because it was only a 1-round game. And here we're seeing an interesting strategy from Blue, which is to go up through the house and try to get that height advantage. It could have worked earlier if they had tried it earlier, because you can get interesting angles, and we're seeing this demo spam is just going down there and absolutely infuriating Cess, the engineer right there. So it could have been an interesting strategy to try that earlier. So anyway, that was just a brief introduction to Swiftwater. We didn't get into a lot of the strategy, but that's just some positioning tips for the first couple points. So anyway, I hope that was helpful. I love casting Swiftwater, so we'll probably have a lot of them in the coming week, so I hope you guys are excited about that, because I certainly am. I don't remember who sent this in to me, but I love casting PUG so much. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching.